Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna make a crazy video just now, and I think it just got crazier with what I wanted to make. But, fuck it. Welcome back. My name is LUNARWASLOST. We're gonna just get right back into this video. Yeah. So I just was thinking about this. Really crazy. Not really crazy. I'm always hyping stuff, but literally, creation does not make mistakes. I was really sitting there thinking about this as I went to make my next video, right? Because what I thought about is there's a lot of people here, and of course it's because of how this system is built, who doubt themselves, talk bad about themselves, and I'm literally channeling right now because my eyes are closed. I have not done this in a while, but even when I dance and close my eyes, it seems like I'm like in a fucking God state. And right now, I low-key feel like I'm really absolutely flowing to y'all. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's continue. But seriously, this video should be called Creation Makes Mistakes if we're at this point. But it doesn't. And I just saw something in my head just shaking no and laughing. It really doesn't. And I realized everything is supposed to happen this way. We're supposed to really find out. We're supposed to find out the world's trash, humanity's flawed, and all this, debauchery goes on here. And I'm just like, yo, that's the whole point of the don't worry, be happy, and why artists, a lot of their vibrations touch the heart of so many, because we literally all suffer. We all go through this. We all do this. That's the experience. You need to suffer to be able to evolve past what you call evil and good. You need to go through the experiences to realize that there really is nothing. To hit what people think is enlightenment, you need to fully understand yourself and how your mind works, so you're not getting mind control. And the people here, and the thing is creation doesn't make mistakes, so the enemy that people think that they have is also perfect in a way. It is really the perfect storm. There's this like when you think about the elites or the government, it's really, there is no enemy. Like I said, I have a video like there's no war against humanity, where I reference that guy, that you should definitely check out the video. But it's really so serious that, because I've realized the only fucking thing I've been fighting against for these past years of my life is my literal own mind. I've been putting the problems of the world on my shoulders to a degree that no one would even imagine. But I bet, or usually when I hear certain people tell me about it too, it makes sense to me that they'll bring it up in conversation, because I'm the same way. But bro, I went from an entire day before I was having games, playing fun, to boom, thinking about everything going on in other countries. There's like people getting killed, the this, people getting robbed. How can I stop it? And all this, and not even realizing that, yo, it's humanity. This shit is flawed, but it's such a perfect flaw, and I'm not meant to change it, help it, or fix it. I'm just meant to be the best possible that I can be. And if the byproduct helps other people, then by all means, it's whatever it is. What I would perceive as good, but someone else, you never know. I've had, I'm thinking about it. I've had people really tell me they just smile when I upload, or just know I'm still doing this, and still just, all that shit. And I'm just like, and even like people that I've helped, like guided to them to really find themselves. It's like, yo, I'm really doing my part. I feel like I'm making an impact on the entire world, even if my entire world is a small group of people. It doesn't matter. I'm still impacting worlds, because everyone is their own world. And shit, if creation doesn't make mistakes, then it's not a mistake I'm doing this. And if I'm God and a creator, then, But The truth is there is something sinister behind this. No, I've heard other people, they don't know what the reference is, so I say the same thing. You can call it AI, you can call it aliens, you can call it whatever. The point is there's this thing that's causing a time loop. So truthfully, I could have actually already ascended, but I'm stuck here because of this time loop. But I'll never know until, I could probably get the answers, but what I know is this same system in place keeps your soul coming back here to feed off of the energy that it feeds off of, which is the fear, the irritability, the anger, the pain, the this, the this. I don't know, pain is, I feel like, subjective in a way of not like literally like dying pain, like hurting yourself, but that is experienced in the mind. Had the dude show me that, like it was insane. I'll tell that story and really save that for a story time, but it feeds off of these emotions. It feeds off of when you have like a horrible breakup with someone, a horrible fight with your parents, road rage. This shit feeds on this shit. You're not supposed to feed it. And I'm just like, like, I guess if creation doesn't make mistakes, it really made this entity for you to beat, but the entity is yourself. Isn't that crazy? You're the one making up depression in your head, anxiety, and co-signing to what somebody else tells you in your reality. You literally don't like take the critical thinking of being like, okay, this doctor, don't know if he's trustworthy to me yet, or let's say psychologist, because that's our therapist. This therapist, certified. Went to college. A master's? Ooh, wow. What's a master's? A fucking sliver piece of paper that's someone gave value to, then they gave the same value to. Boom, there's that broken down. Then they're a therapist. Don't even know you. More stuff. Oh, you have a lot of energy? You have ADD. Oh, you're really sad? Here, take these pills. You're depressed. And you're like, yeah, it must sound right because you're smart. PhD. This, like, no. Everything in this reality is fucking fugazi. It's fake. It's fake. You don't have to feel a type of certain way if you don't want to feel a certain type of way. But they got you co-signing to certain beliefs. And don't get me wrong, there are still disorders that some people can have with the brain, but they even done experiments that you could look up yourself where they've took rats through mazes, right, and fucking would dissect a part of their brain, and they would still be able to function, have all the functions, and still find their way through the maze. So it shows you that there's an apparatus that's working behind that still. It's the heart, it's the soul. There's something that is still cognitively able to function normally with even missing like fucking half of its brain. And that's what I'm saying with this shit is like, this shit is really from the heart. Like, you have to go within and you beat the battle within, and you've practically changed the world because you are a world. But I'm just really getting this shit about me now. It's like, holy shit. Everything I said in my videos is coming true. It's right. And that literally, like, there's no fight, I don't even know if this parasitic entity can have control of you after you master your mind. Technically, you're outside its loop if you don't get irritated and shit at stuff. You can still experience it, but the point is to not react immediately. You could be after and be like, hey, I don't like this. Boom. Because it's not negative. You're just being like assertive and staying in your own frame. You're really just being upfront with the shit you say. But just my main point is just like, creation doesn't make mistakes. You have no reason to, like, you can tell what's a direct result of not feeling like you belong here and shit. It's really the world you live in, because creation doesn't make mistakes. So you're supposed to be here right now. It wasn't an accident that you're born. I hear, this is also for fucking, it sounds good kind of reason and delivery. But, one of the spiritual dudes who does believe that you choose to come here, says you're so lucky that you were a little sperm and you were so lucky. But you weren't. You chose to come here. It was given. Just like everything is abundant. There's fucking abundant life here. And your ass came down. It wasn't accidental. You came down and get your ass trapped in this light prism. But truth is, yeah, not even you coming here is lucky. You have a purpose, so there's no reason to be doubting yourself and believe that you don't fit in. Shit, if you don't fit in, that's fucking good. I don't fit in anymore. I fit into a different community for sure. I don't fit into my old ways. Which they weren't bad. They were still philosophical, but I never fit in. I never fit in then as the old ways. I don't fit into my old ways, but my old ways didn't even fit in. I said it kind of twice over, but you gotta really get what I'm saying. My mind was already off the shits when I was going through high school. That I already kind of, it's just insane how simple it is, yet so hard for everyone to grasp fully. So simple, but so slicky, slippery, and wet, like it's a fucking dream slipping away constantly. If everyone wants the same goal achieved, peace, all this shit, love, prosperity, then why hasn't it happened? Because we got an equal amount of people feeding the negative fucking side of all this shit. That's real talk. Maybe it's not because I'm tired of shit and don't know. From what I sense, it's real. Alright, guess it's time for me to be off. See you later.